Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now today I am back with Throne and Liberty. We have the huge update. I know a lot of myself and other YouTubers, we always use the word huge in capital letters, but guys, this is literally huge. The update is crazy. The patch notes went live late last night, and there was 3 pages worth of patch notes. Now I know I always do a video doing a patch notes breakdown covering them for you guys and girls, but it's 3 pages worth, and I didn't know how to make the the breakdown video any shorter than like an hour long. There's so much information. I haven't even been able to digest all of the information just because there's just way too much. I've never thought I would say that there's like so much information. It's like information overload. But what I'm going to do in this video, I wanted to show you the skill system, the brand new skill system for staff and longbow currently. And like I said, I'll touch upon a few little minor things whilst I'm in this video as well. But before we jump into that, let me just say, like, share and subscribe if you're excited for Throne and Liberty. This is you might as well be calling this TL2, because the game is a lot different. I don't understand why they gave us the open beta for brand new players to see, and then knowing that this was basically going to come out the day after, because this is a game changer. It's completely different. The skills are just totally different. So if I go to the skill page, so this is the this is nothing new, this page, except that they've changed a few little UI elements here. So yeah, but we do have new skills, completely brand new skills. So for the staff, the brand new skill we have is called Fireball Barrage. So you can see here, this is a fire skill that deals 47% of base damage plus 26 10 times, and it can perform an action afterwards. Now I've obviously I've done a skill specialization into this, which I'll touch upon in a second. And now you might be wondering, oh, maybe is this a brand new skill? Yes and no. This is basically Meteor, but I've specialized Meteor, so it then turns into Hellfire Rain. So it's just insane. Like I'm like a little kid at Christmas. So yeah, you could bear with me because I'm pretty excited. It's been a lot of fun testing some stuff out, and I still have a lot of testing to do. Also, by the way, this is my main character that I've been using on and off throughout the Korean launch. This isn't the Hyperboost server. Hyperboost server goes live in a couple more hours from the time of me recording this. So I'm going to be jumping onto the brand new Hyperboost server because I want to go through that server to get a character basically fully tier 1, fully geared up, and then also I'm going to have a tier 2 weapon as well. So I want to, because what I'm going to do is, the reason why, because people were asking me recently, a lot of brand new players were saying, they've seen some of my old build guides, and obviously they was asking questions about them, and I was trying to say to them, I'm trying to hold off on making an updated build guide because we were going to get this brand new change, and obviously these changes are coming to the global launch. So once I've had some time to mess around in the Hyperboost server with good gear, tier 2 weapons and stuff like that, I'm then going to make a brand new staff and longbow build. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, subscribe if you're excited for that, because it's gonna get exciting. And now for the bow, there is an actual brand new healing spell called Healing Touch, and it continuously heals a friendly target by 28% of base damage plus 4 for 6 seconds, and it can stack up to 3 times. And then you might be wondering, what the heck is this? This is the flashbang skill. So the one where if a dagger user goes into stealth, you can use the skill to obviously show them, like reveal where they are. But I've specialized it, so now it's called a flash wave. And yeah, guys, look, so let's just jump into the specialization. So right, for the staff, so this is Fireball. So if I click on Fireball, you can see here, you can do focused firebombs where you can basically, you can change the skill into a charged fireball and it does more damage. But no, we don't want that. What we want is you're able to move whilst you're casting. Projectile speed is zoomed up. We've got an increased range, and then we have instant activation, guys. So we no longer stand there. I hated just standing still whilst doing my fireball. It was so like, it was boring, I'm not gonna lie. So now we can just move around, and then we've changed the Inferno Wave. You can also actually change Inferno Wave to a Frenzied Lightning. So you can remove it from being fire and you can completely change it into lightning, which is crazy. Right now I'm messing around with cooldown speed, adding more burning, and then consecutive use, so you can use it twice. And then I've changed the mana regen. So for the mana regen, it's obviously self-explanatory. You just use it to get mana. But now I have changed it to Thunder Blessing. So it now creates a 5-meter radius of lightning around me when I am using it. And then we've got Fireball Barrage. And then I've done the Fireball Frenzy, adds a fireball per burning stack. You can then, of course, do a cooldown. And then for PvP, you can enable mana burn. So the target's mana drops 100 per fireball, which is going to be crazy. And then we've got the Ice Spear. I have changed it to Ice Spear Bombardment, which looks freaking cool. And then we've got a bind here. It basically weaken, which decreases move speed, is applied. It changes to bind. And then I've got more damage boost, which is self-explanatory. And then Meteor, I've changed it to Hellfire Rain, which is the fire skill which drops 12 small meteors to a randomly created 4-meter range radius, and it deals 332% of base damage, and it also adds a weaken of burning. You can then do a 9-second cooldown, or you can do a heal. So it decreases incoming skill heal by 60%. So obviously this is for PvP. So if I was to use this on in a GVG situation or 1v1 for whatever, it would decrease their incoming hit. So it's anti-healing basically. So it's just insane. And obviously Chain Lightning here, you can change it into Chain Thunder. Then you've got a guaranteed damage transfer. So using Chain Lightning on an enemy without wet or frost also does the damage, because normally they have to be, you know, wet or frozen. And then you can do the Chain Lightning damage is not mitigated upon transfer. So there's just so much that you can do. I'm gonna have to do, like I said, so much testing and stuff like that. So don't look at this. This isn't a build guide, of course. This is just me showcasing what I'm messing around with right now, and then I'm going to show you the actual skills in a second. And then Nature's Blessing, I've currently put it onto Vitality. It's a continuous heal, basically. And again, you can lower the cooldown. And then I've got this Whirlpool, so it creates a whirlpool around the area. And then this is what I was explaining earlier. This is the Flash Wave. So changes to Flash Wave skill. It changes to a directed skill, right? And then I've increased the range, and then I've done a bind as well. So yeah, there is so much. They weren't joking when they said that there's gonna be like big possibilities of, you know, different builds. They weren't joking. So let me show you. So let me go down here. Right, so let me show you the fireball. So you can see, look, I'm moving whilst casting my fireball. No problems there anymore. Huge change, absolutely huge change. Then we've got the lightning. I'll show you the fireball once more. And then what I wanted to show you was the new ice. And then I'm going to show you the mana regen. So now I've told you I've changed the mana regen to have a lightning radius going around me. So let's check this out. So now whilst I'm gaining mana, obviously I can still, you can change that from getting stunned, but as I'm gaining mana, I'm doing damage in a radius, which is absolutely fantastic. And then I'm going to show you this one here, Nature's Blessing. So you can see there's now a whirlpool around, which is amazing. Let's just go ahead and kill this guy. And then what else did I want to show you? Oh yeah, the heal. Let me take some damage, because this is the healing touch skill. I need to take some damage first. So if I go ahead and press the new healing. So you can see here, do you see the healing going up? Continuous healing. Now obviously I haven't leveled up the skill, so the healing isn't going to be very high. It's just to show you that, you know, show you the new skill. Alright. Now, if I go back to weapon skills and then I show you the fireball barrage, and then if I show you the new meteor basically. So if I go over here, go to the bigger enemy. Right, so this is the new meteor. Jeez. And this is the brand new skill. Guys, this is insane. This changes a lot of stuff. A lot of things that I hated about, you know, being stationary as a mage. Like, look at this. Huge. Absolutely amazing. Alright, let me just go ahead and kill this quickly. But yeah, like I said, I'm like a kid at Christmas, guys. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, so that is a short showcase of the, you know, some of the stuff there. Like I said, I'm going to deep dive into it myself. We've got, you know, I've got some time. I don't want to, you know, start trying to talk about builds and stuff like that until I've had lots of time to play with it. But you can just see that it's, you know, so much better looking. The skills, the fact that you can move around while casting Fireball is insane. All of the different things that you can do as well for the skills, you know, for the longbow, for the staff, and obviously for all of the other weapons, which I haven't even been able to delve into right now. I'm gonna wait till the Hyperboost server to do that, basically, because I want to be able to see what it's going to be like with obviously better gear and tier 2 and stuff like that. But yeah, and whilst I'm here, what I will show you as well is we now have a weekly mission. This is brand new, so you can do some world missions here. So you can see what they are, like get 25 mystic portals or the globe, do 50 resistance contracts, do 5 dynamic event, like basically I think like placing a certain, you know, limit, top 5 for example, or you can do co-op dungeon ones, you can do guild ones, or you can do obviously straight up PvP ones where you can just win an arena match, win 3, win 5. So that's really good. That's more content to do. I know some people don't like weeklies and stuff like that, but more content is good, right? They've also changed the way that the inventory looks. Some people might like it, some people might not like it. You can make it really, really zoomed out or zoomed in. It is what it is. And as usual, there's always something trying to attack me whilst I'm speaking. So let's go ahead and kill it, shall we? Guys, I just have so much fun. It's insane. Just look at, guys, just look at this. Like I said, I could be here for way too long showcasing this stuff. It's a lot of fun for me, a lot of fun. But yeah, and also we now have cooking recipes. We have this new thing where you can break down equipment. For some reason, I couldn't click on that. Let me show you. Right, there you go. So yeah, so if you put this in here, for example, you can break down. It does cost gold, but then you get expected rewards from doing this. So again, I haven't delved into that yet, but I'm going to do some dedicated videos on stuff like that. I'm going to do dedicated videos because we now have cooking as well. We have fishing. We have AMITOI farming. Let me show you. So if I go ahead and click on this, you can go ahead and you get teleported to your own, basically your own house, essentially. So you can see here, I'm in my own AMITOI house, and then you have a map here. Now, this basically reminds me of if you've played V Rising, where you can send your servants out to basically farm for you. This is basically the exact same thing, and you can see here it will take how many hours and what are the expected rewards that you're going to get from each individual area. So again, I'm gonna play around with that, and I'll do a dedicated video on the AMITOI farming as well. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that here because otherwise I'll be here for too long. But like I said, like, share and subscribe. Plenty more videos coming to the channel very soon. So take care, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon. Peace.